Hello, hello everybody, and welcome to the channel. Here we are. Here, words, sentences were not pre-prepared. Hello, how are you doing? I am the Bardic Knock, and today we're going to be playing some more One Piece tabletop role-playing game. This is our Marine game after the Azure Calm or Attack. Marines attack. This is how we remember things. You can find me on the internet on places like Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube, all as the Bardic Knock. That's basically it. I'm in charge of making this stuff happen. GM, that's what I do. You will notice there is significantly less people than usual for various reasons. Shogun is in Mexico visiting.
Is seeing family, I think, for
Yeah.
vacation for 2 weeks.
Yeah, family, something or other, so they're having a great time. Jimmy is ill.
James.
Jimmy is like a shortened version of James, so it's the same fucking name.
I don't know anyone that calls him Jimmy. We call him Jim Jam on occasion, but like it's James or Jam.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
we do.
So James is ill, but she'll be back for next time. And obviously, Bouncy has had to take time
Step away.
for school and everything, and will be here when he can do it. So we've got the Three Musketeers today.
And we're currently separated from.
All for one and one for all. Please come help me.
Just wave across the island. It's like you see on the map, like right now, me and Data are on one island and Zor is on the other island. So he's
Luckily,
stuck
everybody is already unconscious.
For now.
currently. For now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be booking it to the island.
Yeah.
You gotta
Y'all.
take the down mammoth and the unconscious sniper out of there.
So, I suppose I should let you lot introduce yourselves. We'll start underneath me, Nick, and we'll go across. So,
Sure.
Nick, who are you?
Hi, I'm Nick, Nikias Roder on Twitter, and I'm Strider Winters on pretty much every other platform. I play Mercurius, the captain of Marine Special Group Corps 69, as we've decided apparently. I don't know, doesn't really matter. But I'm the fishman, I'm also the doctor, I'm the captain, I'm a lot of things. But my job really is just to try and keep everybody alive, and that's going to be difficult this episode, I think.
A little bit.
I'm White Wolf, Dakota. White Wolf pretty much everywhere. I'm playing Zororan. Currently going to be trying to live until I can find my allies.
Good luck.
And finally,
Name's Ren. You've already heard my whole spiel about non-existence. We're done with that now. We're ascending to a higher plane.
Found that
Anyway,
again.
I play Data, and Cyclone Man. I don't think it's gonna be hard at all. I think we're about to wreck us a pirate,
Oh yeah.
as we did last time.
so,
Me and you are just gonna punch this pirate very hard, repeatedly.
And he's gonna squeal.
recap on everything. The team split up, as every good adventuring party does. We didn't name these teams, so come up with a creative name for flying fish.
Typhoon, no fish missile.
Yeah, there we go. So we've got Team Fish Missile, who went to investigate an abandoned / overtaken marine watchtower, and then we have Team Mammoth Gun.
Yeah, because I didn't do shit.
I think it was Team Fuck 'em Up.
Yeah,
It was.
let's go with that. Who went over to a rundown factory, industrial area, and just ruined a lot of stuff. So on one team we have Merc and Data, and on the other side of the island we have Zororan. Where Data and Merc finished up is they were charging up this tower. Then 2 floors in of this 5-story tower, they got bored and went, screw it, we're jumping, and put a big hole in it and jumped up to the top floor, where they came across what they can only really understand as a pig-human hybrid sat playing a janky keyboard, squealing and laughing to themselves as they do so.
It's a Ganon if he wasn't quite as evil.
No, you don't know how evil, Captain.
Yeah, what are you talking about? This is a pirate. It's the pinnacle of evil.
You know, that's fair. But also I feel like his goals are a lot lower than Ganon.
How do you know that? You don't know what goes on in that depraved mind of his.
So, yeah, you know what? We will start off right away here, because I've got plans over on the other side of the island. That's going to be interesting stuff. So, Team Fish Missile. What do you do?
Oh, we were
We
punching
ended
him.
the last episode with like both of us punching him together.
Okay, yeah, so we can take this as a surprise round. If you two want to roll, is this a combined attack, or are you wanting to do two separate attacks for Punchy Punch?
I say let's combine attack for flavor.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, new.
I forget the actual like mechanics of combining attack.
Yeah, basically it just adds up all the damage, and then does it as like one bunch, so it actually makes their DR less effective. You know, so for example, you know, if this creature had say DR 5, and you both only did say 6 damage, the guy would only take 2 damage. However, if you combine that attack and do 12 damage, he's going to take
DR5
7.
takes 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, sure. Let's do a combined attack.
basically what it does. Let me just quickly. I think it's advanced combat. Where the rules are for that. Combined attacks.
I found it, and that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. You literally you both roll and see if you hit.
Okay.
All right.
Oof, I rolled 12. Data rolled an 11.
12 and 11. Woo! Let me just take into account this guy's defense, which is off. I figured this out earlier, and now I forgot. So it's +2 for that, and then and that. So overall, his +2 defense is +8.
Whoa!
And
This is
he rolled a 19 +8,
Oh
so
my
that's
God.
27 on this dude's defense roll.
This
You-
is a
This is like
sturdy
fly
lad.
past him.
This is a sturdy lad.
as you two both run up and punch. Okay, what do we think is more flavorful? But you know, you punch and he just like takes it in his big pig gut, or because he's got a shield and he's also got like a big ass butcher's meat cleaver. Like, you think he should block it with a shield or a cleaver, or just take it in the gut and go?
I think he just
I thought we
takes
were
it in the gut.
I was gonna say punch him in the stomach, and he just kind of bounces off.
Yeah. So you both go to punch, and it just goes boom. It goes.
Data's gonna turn captain.
That's gonna get annoying fast.
Think we're gonna have to go all out for this one.
All out, huh? Alright.
Look at you, foolish marines, thinking you can take on the great Captain Ga Monn!
Forgot his name was Ga Monn.
Now, prepare for my signature attack! Which I don't have a name for because I didn't think of it. Oh, I know. Bacon
no.
Slicer!
Ah.
Yeah, that sounds like a One Piece attack.
What he does, he takes his big meat cleaver and it kind of just spins around. You're both right there next to him. And as he does so, he purposefully drags the meat cleaver across the floor. This is where you notice something really fun, actually. The floor has like this weird moisture on it.
I don't like that.
No, you don't. You do not like that at all. And what happens is, as this meat cleaver is dragged across the floor, sparks come off, hitting this moisture, which ignites,
Oh!
surrounding him with fire, and this entire meat cleaver in fire.
Glavinus, is that you?
As, I mean, oh, shit. That's a nat 1 on his attack roll.
There it is.
So he does this, goes to spin around to try and hit both of you with this single attack, and I don't know if you want to like jump back or stand there or whatever it is you want to do, but basically he has mistimed this, and he brings a meat cleaver up and ends up like slapping the side of it against himself, leaving a big scorch mark and the delightful smell of bacon. As his flesh
Maybe this is going to be easier
sizzles,
than we thought.
and he lets out a loud.
Somewhere in the distance, Zora. Is that bacon cookie?
Data will then proceed to turn again and say, I take that back.
Okay. This is so unbelievably One Piece, you know. Stupid character, then does something real serious, followed immediately by something real stupid.
Perfect.
Um,
Right.
You
I
two.
do believe that should be initiative then, shouldn't it?
Yeah. We can, you know, there's only 3 people, so we don't really need to bring up an initiative thing. We can just keep track of it ourselves. So, that's his. That is a 17 for Merc. And,
Oh, are we rolling?
Yeah. Just see if it goes both of you, then him, or whatever.
Gotcha. Where is it? There
We need to sit down and actually make Frankie.
Blau.
21. Okay, so yeah, this goes Data, Merc, then Ga Monn.
Oh, perfect.
So, there you go. Data. What do?
Starting it off with Taifu no Anvil.
Which is a reflex save.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what?
It doesn't crit. Ignore that.
yeah.
So,
What does he need to make for the save?
what an excellent question.
Because you rolled an anvil and it's put as a to hit.
I want to say it's like 13. Yeah, because, yeah, it should be 13.
Okay, well, taking into account this dude's reflex of +3, and he rolled an 11, so 14, he just makes that reflex save.
Ooh. So then he only takes 5.
Yeah. So as you do your anvil, please describe how that looks, like what exact movement and all of that cool jazz.
This time it's going to be like I'm going to say that he jumped over, when he swung his cleaver, he jumped over it.
Mm-hmm.
And in midair, he spins and does a kick towards his face.
Okay, so as that happens, Ga Monn, he is remarkably flexible for a pig. And as the kick comes flying at him, he seems to bend over almost like entirely. I can't remember the character's name, but you know the boar-headed dude from Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. But...
Paul? Are you talking about Paul?
Ah, yes, Paul. But he basically does that. The kick does hit him, and you seem to notice he doesn't seem to take that much damage from it. Like, even less than one would expect. You know, it looks like you've just chipped him. It looks no more than if you just nicked his chin while shaving. And he's there laughing, almost doubled over in this disgustingly flexible stance. Is there anything else you would like to try and do?
Nope, he's just going to land.
Merc.
So he's bent over.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and I'm debating if I want to multi-punch him or just punch him. think I want to multi-punch him, but need to remember how the hell multi-punches work. Are you attacking with 2+ weapons?
Yeah, if you're gonna try and do it with all of your attacks, yeah. Well, all your punches.
Do like a multiple uppercut type thing.
Okay. So then, let's see, how does this work? First weapon attack suffers a -6, and each after suffers an additional -4. Wow!
Yeah, it's definitely meant for, like, high up there.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't do this till I get Flurry of Blows, which severely weakens those penalties.
I mean, I think if you also get, like, 2-weapon fighting, it reduces it. Maybe? I forget.
Maybe, but also Flurry of Blows is like what I need for reasons.
I'm assuming that's next level.
Yeah, that's next level.
So do you just want to do 1 punch then instead?
Yeah, 1 punch fish. One punch fish.
Alright, go for it.
Punchy, no, fuck you.
I don't know about that one, Cap.
I gotta do 13.
I don't know about that one.
And a minimum damage.
Oof.
Yeah, okay, so let's see. Oh, he rolled terribly. So even with his ridiculous +8, that's an 11.
Fantastic. So he takes 4 damage.
Once again,
He's like bent over and then just...
Once again, your punch, it hits, it makes contact. You see the large, voluptuous pig rolls. It kind of just goes boom. So it looks as if most of that damage has been dispersed, but you know, you got a hit. It hit, so therefore it had to hurt a little bit.
Right? You'd think.
Okay, now.
Data's going to motion to the captain and say that he has an idea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's up first. We hit him, let him hit us. You know the rules.
This is how combat works. You can't just stand there around and keep beating them.
Screw that!
You're a Marine, you follow the rules, damn it.
Pulls out a shank, just starts stabbing him in the stomach.
Okay.
Just
So,
don't stop. It's like, forget turns, forget actions, just keep punching.
So, he kind of rolls backwards and gets back onto his feet, holding. You know, so far, he's been holding his shield out as to act to help him defend, and like, I'm defensive, I'm protecting, and he kind of like just drops that and lifts the cleaver up onto his shoulders and like, it's fighting time. It's fighting time. And he then grips it in both hands. Shield just like, he's letting the shield hang on its straps around his wrist. He's not too fussed about defensive. Gripping this giant meat cleaver. When I say giant, as in it's a good 7 feet long. This big boy.
It's a big one.
And he's...
Did you go that you?
And he is going to swing that straight back at Merc. Not a named attack, it's not that special. A 2 on the die. So,
Oof.
with all of his pluses, that goes up to... Wait, let me check if his change in stance affects that. Nope. It does not affect that at all. So, yeah, that's an 8? Yeah. So, roll
Oof.
defense.
Can I even fail?
Yes.
Apparently.
Why did you say that? Why did you say that?
Apparently.
Why did you say, why can I fail?
I was...
Don't never tempt RNG.
So that is... Oh, yikes. Not a small amount of damage. So +1 for the stance, and then the strength modifier.
I'm fucking stupid. Why did I roll? I can take a 10 and have no problem.
Yep, you could have done that. That is a thing you could have done.
You should have
But we're
done.
past that point now.
I don't know. You're in the moment. Merc was wanting to fight, didn't. So that is 10 damage total from this
Ow.
big meaty cleaver that
Ow.
just comes
Damage roll.
down,
Thank you.
slashes across the chest.
Oof.
How dare! I don't need to lose more body parts. I already lost 2 arms.
All right.
And that takes us back to Data.
Question. You said when he scraped his cleaver across the floor, it set things on fire, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I want to send an anvil, but I want to direct it so that it picks up some of whatever this liquid and fire is to add fire to the attack. Is that possible?
I think so. Like theoretically, I want there to be a roll for it to see how successful it is, but I can't think of what appropriate roll. If anyone else can think of one, please do.
Let me think.
Ooh, actually, you could just use your primary attack roll, because this isn't usually an attacking roll, is it? So if you
No.
do that, be like, okay, I'm so good at attacking. So if you just do your thing, we'll actually use your attack roll from it. 21. And you can add an additional D6 fire damage for that.
Nice.
For an additional 5, taking that to... you know what? The 5, that doesn't matter, even if he makes his reflex save. Which he doesn't make. So grand total 11 damage. As he's standing up, he's just got a big slash, and I'm assuming you pretty much just landed from your previous anvil.
Yep.
Describe what you do. Describe it. Do it.
I'm going to land on my hands and do like one of those capoeira, swing my feet around to pick up some oil and fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to spin on my right hand, send a kick like that.
Nice.
Oh, so he's pulling a Sanji. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Sanji
Fighting like
from the
Sanji.
original opening, where he just does that big spin kick and hits everyone, except you
Yep.
kick fire. So as you do that, he's there, he's laughing, going
Stop
as
laughing.
this blast of flaming air hits him straight in the chest, and he squeals very loudly. I don't think I'm going to squeal anymore because it kind of hurts my throat. Leaving a perfect strip of bacon, a perfect circle of bacon from where he was hit, and he just lets out a very loud squeal of pain and goes ah! And starts blowing down on his chest, going.
I swear, someone's
Data
cooking
then goes
bacon around
like-
here.
Data then goes good. Yeah, that part is heated up. Punch him with the gauntlets. Because they're cold, so you know. Something cold on something that was just burned, not gonna feel great.
Laser burn.
Ow, that's gonna be painful.
Well, let's do it. Cause
Again, in the background, Zor just. I swear, somebody's cooking fucking bacon on this island.
can I hit? Can I hit something, please? Hit. No.
Nat
I can't.
1.
I rolled max damage, but I rolled a nat
Yeah.
1 to freaking hit.
So as
Unless he
you,
rolls a nat 1 defense, then I fail.
he did not, sadly.
We
So-
were overdue. These are the nat ones that this is our price from last.
You mean all the 20s where it just led to a slugfest between me and the other dude?
Yeah.
Ended with a flying mammoth?
Yeah.
So as you run up and you go to punch, he just lifts his cleaver and you just punch his cleaver. I mean, it's a really cool effect as your cold gauntlet hits the cleaver, and it kind of just, like that condensation and reflective quality that happens when metal gets cold. You just see that spread out across the cleaver from where you hit it. That was really cool. I like that. So then, what he does is he didn't like this. He didn't like this at all. He didn't like being set on fire. Well, being hit by fire. That was painful. So what he does is he kind of reaches his hand down, dips it in some of the grease and the oil that's near his feet, and then you notice his hand. It's got like a weird hoof quality to it, and he scrapes that across across his blade, which once again creates sparks, setting his hand on fire, his little hoof hand. And he looks over at Data, and he goes, "Time for my revenge, Marine! Flaming Trotter Clobber!"
What?
I don't know, I'm making shit up.
I beg your pardon.
Troft a comma? Is that what I heard?
Trotter Clobber.
Trotter clobber. I see.
Okay, that's not what I thought I heard. I thought you said Trotter Cobbler. I'm like, what?
So
No, that's somebody who makes shoes for this guy.
Nat 20!
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Roll a defense, Ren.
Please, get a 20.
Wait a second.
Nope.
I rolled pretty well, but
You rolled a 10.
Okay, where's...
Yeah.
well,
Thankfully, it's not a huge amount of damage. Well, it shouldn't be. Let me just find all the right dice.
what a comforting set of words you just
Let
said
me
there.
find all the dice.
It said the right dice. That's fine.
Still.
Oh boy, this is not ending pretty. Somebody's
No.
going flying.
Okay, so... Oh, wow. He rolled almost minimum damage for
Aha!
1, 2, 4, 6, plus strength mod, which is then doubled for crit. So plus... oh, because his strength mod is 3, and that gets doubled to...
Oh no!
to 6, so plus for 6 he rolled, so that's 12 damage, plus 1 for the stance he is in, so that's 13 damage.
Oh, god!
boy.
And then minus your DR should be
Oh yeah,
2.
DR.
As this flaming hoof just smashes straight into, like, where do you want to get hit, Ren? I'll let you flavor how you get punched.
Oh no!
I don't know. I'm guessing like solar plexus.
Just
sounds like a crit location. How much damage did this do again?
13 in total.
Oh
Minus
boy,
2, so you took 11. Oh boy.
that's still a lot.
Gonna need some medicine after this.
Wait, am I still healing? I am.
You should still be, actually.
Yes, you are still recovering 1 hit point every round.
For like another 2 or 3 rounds.
Yup.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's back to you two, Data and Merc.
Okay.
What,
So
currently
heal
just
1.
crippled. Just oh.
So you took 11 damage, then you heal back 1.
Okay, he's like right up on me right now. So
Mhm.
what he's going to do is he's gonna do something similar to what he did before. He's going to drag his foot across the ground to pick up fire and kick straight up.
Aiming like to,
Fire.
you know, essentially an uppercut, but with your foot.
With a foot.
Right.
Okay, go for it.
Sort of fuck. Are you just Sanji? Are you Sanji in wind form?
He is.
Kinda.
Except he doesn't cook.
Yeah.
We
And
need more.
my stuff is based on martial arts and not I mean it's based on Taekwondo and not capoeira necessarily.
Okay, Spencer, 17 to hit. Thankfully, his defense roll has gone down quite a lot because he is not using his shield and he's not in that stance anymore. So it has decreased from an 8 to a 6.
Oh.
Oh no, sorry, I lied. It goes down to a 5, not a 6.
Oh.
And he rolled...
I lied. It's still 8. Fuck.
No, it goes down to a 5, and he rolled an 11.
Nice.
So with the 5, 16, you hit.
All right.
Oh, were you anviling?
Yeah.
Oh, that's reflex. So no, never mind. You hit anyway. Psh. because he certainly didn't roll good enough to defend against it.
Well,
So,
no, that was for the extra fire damage.
yeah.
Yeah, the 5 was for the fire damage. So that's a total of 18 damage, 5 of which is fire.
Yeah. Okay. So that you clock him right under the chin. You leave a boot-shaped strip of bacon going down his chin and neck. And he, you know what? Yeah, you kick him. He is currently in the air. You booted him, like 5-6 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm-
So, continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I'm going to use my move action to activate Kamiye.
You go, you can't hit me! Try it!
Woobly woo, I am like paper.
Can we just say, for the sake of it, I'm following the smell of bacon to them?
I was going to lead on to that when this combat comes to an end. Don't worry, I've got plans.
Awesome.
Cool. So he got knocked up 6 feet into the air.
Mm-hmm.
How big was he to begin with?
This guy, he's a good 6-7 foot. He's a big pig, but not a large
still
creature.
tiny.
Yeah.
Still tiny.
Compared
A 6 foot tall pig
Merc.
being knocked up 6 feet into the air. That makes him 12 feet tall. I'm still looking down at him.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, he's freaking smacked you around.
What can I say? I'm a doctor, not a fighter.
except you're a fighter as well.
Shut up, bullshit.
Oh. Okay,
Alright,
well,
finish him off, Cap!
Combat medic.
I'm a-
Remember this.
I'm
Combat
gonna try
medic.
and just straight punch him to try and throw him out the window.
Oh!
You want to try and punch him out the
Yes!
window?
Yeah, if he's in the air, then my punch will likely push him further than it would be.
If you bull rush him while he's in the air.
Can I do a bull rush with him right next to me?
Yeah. Well, he's in the air, so there's got to be at least 5 foot of movement, which
Yeah.
technically your fist will be moving 5 foot to hit him.
It doesn't necessarily need to be up. Also, it doesn't necessarily need to be up the window. I mean, you could also just use the wall.
No, totally drop him out the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Please
do
do.
that.
Please
No,
do.
I'm just saying he doesn't necessarily need a window. I'm pretty
So-
sure he punches him at a wall. He's gonna go through the wall.
So you and the defender make opposed strength checks, but you each add a +4 bonus for each size category. You are larger than medium, or a -4 for each smaller than medium. Get a +2 bonus if you are charging. I'm not charging.
It'd be hard for you to charge when he's
The
this close.
defender gets bonuses if he's exceptionally stable. He's not. He's in the air.
He is not remotely stable right now. He's spinning around. Going,
So I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna just try and
Hold up.
push him out the window.
oh my god.
I got something that accurately describes the sound we're hearing right now. Give me a moment.
Oh no, what's gonna get posted?
What are you doing?
That's the post. I'm just gonna play.
Probably on his phone.
Yeah, I gotta find it though.
Well, in the meantime,
So I need to roll something. Strength +4.
Yep, that sounds about
Versus-
right. Versus him. Or Ham.
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 Oof.
Don't I have something? No, I don't.
It's
Okay.
it's strength. Just
I know.
strength.
I was just seeing. I was looking at my feats, just making.
If you
sure
had anything bonus.
if I had any other bonus, so it would be a D20 plus strength plus size category. Be +6.
That actually wins because he rolled a 7.
Oh.
So even with his +3 strength, to take that up to 10, he loses. So
And I can push him an additional 5 feet for each 5 points by which the check is greater.
So that's an extra 5.
So
Yeah.
I can push. I can.
By
I
the
can
way-
shove him 10 feet.
I found it.
Is it 10 feet to
Here-
the closest window?
let's say it is.
Cool.
Here's all we're hearing from him. Give it a second. This is what we're hearing.
What?
That's all we're hearing from him.
What even was that?
That wasn't Inosuke, was it?
That was literally a thing from Halo of a ghost spinning out of control.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Okay. So you get this punch. In my mind, it's very Hiruden versus Mark Weiss from Dressrosa. So you kind of just go "Urgh," fist collides, and you see like the pig fat body. You see like that kind of like ripple and roll, and your fist kind of merge into it. But you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and eventually just he flies out of the window. It then comes to his turn, and as he is flying out the window, you hear him laughing. You hear him chortling with glee, going.
Oh God!
Oh, so
Not ending well.
foolish Marines! I'd say you'd win when pigs fly, but. And if you look out the window, which you
No.
punched him out of,
No.
Don't.
you will
No.
see he has gone much further than you expected. In fact, he's not stopped. He's still going, but it's not down. He is seemingly flying across
Fucker can fly?
across the water. If you want to do spot checks to try and figure out what the hell just happened here,
Nani?
Not me. 15.
24. All right, yeah. For a moment, you're mystified by this. Going, what the heck is this guy? You run, you look out the window, and it is right there. But you notice there is a zip line set up outside this window for quick getaways. But you punched
Across
him.
the water?
Oh yeah, this is a big zip line. This watchtower goes quite high up. For ease, let's say it's also on top of a hill.
Fair enough.
So
It's going to one of the other islands then.
yes, you do notice this is
Okay.
not a marine-built thing. In fact, upon closer inspection, this zip line itself seems to be made out of the venomous, poisonous, toxic coral, and so you have to assume he's got some kind of contraption that he uses to like zip down it. And with that, combat is essentially over unless you have some way you're going to track him down. And he is moving very, very quickly on this zip line. At least
What's your range on Anvil?
4 times the speed of movement.
That's fine. I can still hit him with one last anvil.
Okay, go for it.
He's going to. Is he considered flat-footed?
I suppose technically yes, he is, because he's on the thing.
Cool.
I know you can kind of dodge when your feet aren't on the ground, but.
One last flaming anvil.
There's something to get him down, so fight number 2 is easier. Okay, yeah. As he's laughing, you blast this anvil across. You see it hit him on the back. Is there a shape or a mark you want to leave on him?
Leave the marine insignia on his back.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, so the anvil is marked to be the marine seagull thing, and that is seared into his pig flesh on his back now, as he squeals out in pain, ziplining on down. I'm going to put pause on the two of you for a moment. Zor, you have, Yama is extremely worn out from the fight, not looking good, comes out of mammoth form and basically needs carrying. What Maggie does is she kind of hops down from from her save point, her sniping point, and goes, "Alright, I'll take Yama back to the ship, and then we'll get Frankie, we'll get Jimmy will come, we'll take care of this, we'll set up a blockade. You go find out what the others are doing. Don't die.
I'll finally figure out what that smell of bacon was.
Or, do. Yeah, I'm kind of ambivalent.
We'll say for the sake of things that if Dakota wants to do anything on his own, Maggie will probably just take Yama back to the ship.
Yeah, that's basically
That's kind of what we
I
just.
said.
That's what just happened.
Okay.
So,
Somehow I missed that.
Zor,
Apparently.
Oran, as you start, figuring out where you want to go, I'm sure you get out a map and go, so we're here and they're there, and how am I going to get there? You definitely start to smell bacon. There's some real strong bacon smells. In fact, that bacon is calling to you. It is the scent is filling the sky.
Just absent-mindedly walking towards where I smell it the strongest.
You initially, because you can see where the marine tower is from here. We'll say it's really quite high up and visible from everywhere on the island. And you see a small. It's hard to make out, but you have honed in keen bacon sensors. Someone can be cooking bacon, 20 miles away, and this is your low-key superpower.
I love bacon.
And so, as far as you can tell, there is just an entire chest of cooked bacon that has come flying out of that marine tower, and it seems to be heading directly into whatever I named it. Yeah, the corrections HQ.
Can I see that the line that came from freaking the tower as well, or do I just see a little tiny dot?
You just smell bacon.
Yeah, you can see the dot. The line itself, it's kind of hard to make out. If you got closer, you'd be able to see, it's a zip line. But from where you are, just on the ground, you probably wouldn't notice that yet.
I see the dot moving and noticing the bacon smell, and I follow it.
Yeah, you just start booking it and running towards corrections HQ.
I will intercept it in the air.
Oh, you want to try and find a place to catch
No,
him?
I mean I'm gonna try to catch him in the air before he hits the ground because I'm going to be booking it to the corrections HQ.
Okay, so let's see how far I've got this. I mean, unfortunately, just to run down that's 8 miles. So even running full pelt, I don't think you can get there in the time. Because yes, it's a very, very long zip line, but it has gravity assisting with that. So
And he got punched out the window on it, and then
And then an anvil, yeah. So he's speeding down that line. I feel he's going to crash land at this point.
that is a possibility. But okay, 8 miles. How quickly can someone run 8 miles? That's not a short distance. Shoot.
Let me see something.
Okay, hang on.
Let's see, pace chart for 8 miles. If you're a marathon runner, you should be running 8 miles in about 68 minutes.
You know what? I justify that you're all essentially super humanoid beings, so you're all the equivalent of a marathon runner. So yes, you can reach Corrections HQ in approximately 1 hour of running.
Yeah.
I will then.
There.
So while you're running, let me just ask, Data, Merc, what are you doing?
So-
How are you getting across?
First things first.
Where's
We
that
need to get
Din
what we
Din
gained
Mushi?
from. Yeah.
There's supposed to be a Din Din Mushi in this watchtower.
Yeah, you find it. You know, it's like buried under some stuff. It looks a little bit. It looks a little bit beaten up. It's still got its little marine hat on, but it looks as if someone like tried to paint on a pig insignia on its shell, and it's not particularly happy about that. They didn't like beat it up or hurt it. It's just like, you know, been thrown around and not looked after, and just kind of like yeah, whatever. You're marine. Just throw it over there. Get rid of it. We don't need it. We don't need no Den Den Mushi.
Right.
He takes the Den Den Mushi, cleans the insignia off of it, gives it a little bit of food, and just like, don't worry, little guy.
As you do that, it notices your marine attire, and it does a little salute.
I return the salute.
That's
Okay.
why I'm ranking officer here. So I need to contact two people. I need to contact Frankie and tell him to bring the ship around to the corrections HQ, where whenever, or well, actually, I want to get an update from Frankie.
Okay. Yeah. So you call. Gotcha. Hello, Captain. What's going on with you? How's the Marine Tower mission going?
We knocked some out, but the guy called Captain Ga Monn, he got away, and he looks like he's headed towards one of the other islands. See if you guys can head that direction as well.
That name sounds a little bit familiar. And then in the background, you hear a very tired and worn out Yama going, Ga Monn! I know that guy! He's got a bounty!
That's supposed to be Danny DeVito.
No, I can't do a Danny DeVito at all. So it's Team 4 Stars Napa now, apparently. That's what Yama sounds like. Yeah! Ga Monn! He's got a bounty of like 26 million!
26 million? That can't be right.
Obviously, it's not right. Someone already got him here.
Oh, you know.
We're on a prison island, remember?
Shh. Just because I got dumped here doesn't mean anybody claimed a bounty. You know. We never got taken to HQ, we got dumped here. We should get that bounty.
Well, I'll contact HQ then.
Ah! You're taking all my fun. Also, ow! My lungs! They hurt!
You find some fun to deal with?
Oh, yeah! Me and, Maggie, we're back at the ship with Jimmy and Frankie, but, we let Zor just run off on his own. I think he said something about bacon.
Yep, that would be Ga Monn.
Alright. Let's see if we have any other, if they have any of these zipline contraptions in here. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yep, well, anyways, bring the ship around, Frankie. Meet us at the next island.
You got that. So, just to clarify, do you want me to bring it round to... Actually, shit, how would you get round to it? I didn't... Okay, so just ping on the map where you want him to take the ship to.
Right here?
Yeah, he can do that. That's pretty easy for them.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
so hang up and then try and contact HQ.
Okay, so... And you bring up HQ. And... Gotcha.
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 Huh. This report is rather late. Generic Marine in charge of Knowwater, whose name I didn't think up yet.
George isn't here. This is Captain Mercurius.
Special Ops Unit 69. What are you doing there?
We got word that the prison got taken over.
Huh.
Turns out it's true.
Huh. Well, in that case...
We need
Yeah.
new crew. We need new crew here. We can't let this just go.
Well, it's gonna take a while to get a crew there. So your new mission is to detain, however that may be, and
We're already on it.
yeah, and also you're gonna have to leave someone there to act as some kind of warden or something, at least for a few weeks, whilst we get our stuff together here. So whoever.
I think we have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay then. Anything else? How are you?
Nope. It's just
Okay.
definitely. That could always be better.
Okay.
Oh, could you send some medical supplies? We're probably gonna need them.
Yeah, I can always use more to make more stuff.
And preferably, no, I mean I'm not there, but just bring up with maybe someone stronger than whoever they sent last time.
One crew is not enough. One, like, 5-man crew is not enough for this whole prison.
Data will then go down, and whereas Maggie spent all of her money on explosives, Data spent all of his money on handcuffs. So he's gonna go handcuff all.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay,
Great.
so you handcuff up everyone, and where you? I'm assuming you go and find like some kind of holding cell or some.
Yeah.
Or you
There
make
should be
one. I don't
something
know.
here.
Yeah,
There
there
should be
is.
something here.
At the least, there's a radiator you can handcuff them all to. So there's like
Yeah.
10 guys all handcuffed to one radiator.
Yeah.
No, you handcuff the first one, and then you start handcuffing them all to each other.
Yeah.
But not always attaching to the wrist. No, you attach one wrist to like an ankle or something, just so none of them actually have stable movement to be able to pull off the radiator.
Also, another thing that I want to do is, dang it, I don't think there's any coral here, is there?
There's the stuff that the zipline is made out of.
Is there any spare stuff of that?
You'd have to roll for it, see if you can find anything.
Let's see, because I have an idea. What would that be? What?
Is that search?
Do I have search?
I mean, if you don't,
Yeah,
you can
I
still...
do have search.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't roll very well,
6.
but I have it.
Nah, you were too distracted at the villainous pirates that needed to get taken care of.
That's fair.
I don't have search.
But you can still roll if you don't have it. It's just d20 plus modifier. So even if you have like no,
What even is the modifier for search? Is it wisdom?
I,
Please tell me it's wisdom.
it's either going to be intelligence or wisdom, most likely. So secondary skills, search, intelligence.
Damn. Hey.
Oh.
Well, with a 19, yeah. You find, you're kind of rooting around. You find like some tools, some heavy duty gloves. Only one pair, because it's only as if one person was doing this, and a collection of coral. Not much, maybe, like 5 pounds worth of the stuff. So enough to fill a small chest.
That's more than enough for what I need to do. Data is going to take it and arrange it with them to the point where if any movement that they could do to like try to wriggle their way out of the handcuffs or like try to break something would make them cut their hand on the coral and become paralyzed.
So just putting tiny shards embedded inside the cuffs now?
Yeah, they have to be as still as possible or risk being paralyzed.
So they're paralyzed anyway.
Pretty much.
And so we're all just thinking,
Paralyzed without needing medical attention afterwards.
yeah.
Right.
Alrighty.
You all sit tight now.
Or we could just,
Great.
or you could just surround them in the coral.
Okay. Well, now it's time for more rolls. I need to make more potions for us.
Yes. Oh, let me increase my health a little bit because there was still 2 rounds left. I'm still real low on health.
I know.
So, obviously you're gonna try and brew some stuff, but I suppose the biggest question I've got is, what is your plan to make it from here to Corrections HQ?
I have an idea. If
You're always welcome to voice your ideas.
so, Merc, you have 6 arms, 8.
6
How many?
arms, 8. 2 of them
Okay.
got cut off. I had 8.
Oh, okay.
Not anymore.
All right. So, 2 of them are wearing gauntlets, correct?
Yes.
That should protect your hands. We put heavy-duty gloves. You have an extra gauntlet that you picked up, and I can give you one of mine because I usually kick anyway. You used all 6 arms, get a good grip on the zip line. I will hang onto your back, turn half of my body into a cyclone to propel us.
This is not ending well.
Do we even need to propel? Because I feel.
Gotta go fast.
Alright, well, alright, I'm gonna roll for my regeneration potions. I do believe the first one failed at making regeneration, but it could be something else.
Gosh. What do I need to look at? I need to look at...
Medicines page 130.
Yeah, items, potions and medicine, poisons and medicines. Medicines, bring up the chart. That's teeny tiny and hard to read. Okay, so 13. With a 13, the only thing you can brew is tea. So you brew some tea,
Nice.
and then
Don't drink that.
Too late.
with a 21,
Well, now you're sleepy and fatigued.
I'm always tired.
Okay, so that 21, you can either go straight for regeneration because you know how to make that, or we can roll a dice and see if you make something different if you so choose.
I'd rather just take the regeneration,
Yeah.
because most everything else is not super helpful at the moment. I need health.
No,
Or
both
rather,
need
Data
help.
needs health.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
There's a chance you could get
Data.
large regeneration. Actually, you know what? You rolled high enough, and you know how to make regeneration, so you're just going to make a big one. You can now make large regeneration potions at will, whenever you roll a 20 or higher.
Oh boy.
So that recovers 2 every...
HP per turn.
for 10
turns.
turns.
Can I instead just make 2 regular regeneration potions?
Yeah, that works as well.
Cool, so now both me and Data
Cool.
will be at full.
Yeah, so you can do that, and you can both get 10 hit points back, basically.
Oh, all right. Ready, Cap?
Alright, here we go. Grab gauntlet.
Typho,
cold
typho,
glove,
no.
heavy
Airline.
Okay,
go.
Merc, can you roll me a strength? If you want to pick a skill to justify it, please do, but if not, it's just going to be straight strength. To hold on.
Jump.
How are you justifying this?
Basically, I'm just gonna grab and throw myself forward repeatedly.
Alright. I believe this. I suppose it's
If
technically
you don't
closer
like
to
that,
climb.
I could use climb.
But if you want it to be jump, I can see the justification. It's using your arms to jump instead of your legs,
Yeah.
otherwise known as climbing. But
And-
okay.
And with multiple arms, he's literally just cycling, just training his way down.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll that for me. And yeah, technically, it is a jump because you had to jump out of the window, and you're gonna land somewhere.
Sure.
So technically, you jumped. 19.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice.
With a 19, that is more than good enough to keep a good grip and to keep doing it, keep going. All the while, you have a tornado, a typhoon just going as you go. And I'm assuming it took you some time to do the phone conversations and all of that. And you get all the way down, And as you are reaching the bottom of this this zip line, you can make out you start to make out a figure near the base of it. Do you do anything immediately, or are you going to wait till you land?
Typhoon,
Fish miss.
Hold on, this
orbital missile.
About how big of a figure are we talking? Are we talking mid-sized figure or a giant figure?
It appears to be quite large.
Orbital missile.
Please don't.
Or it's Zor. I'm not gonna orbital missiles.
Orbital missile.
Just launch. Just like
Okay, spot check. Can I make a spot check to see if I can tell?
That would be very useful. Yes.
That would be smart.
Always see. I forget about this stuff.
There.
A 26.
I got a 26.
Yeah. You know, for a moment you're like, is that the pick? No. No. Too big. And also that's an entirely different kind of sword. And is he sniffing everything? Like,
Okay.
what's he doing?
Where is it? Where is it? Bacon! Like that freaking Bacon Strips commercial.
he kind of looks up at Cap. He's like, Cap, landing strategy.
Simple. I let go.
I'm assuming it's when you get over solid ground, not just over the coral.
Yes.
So
solid ground.
You get to the solid ground, you let go. We'll say it's only 10 feet, or just under 10 feet to hit the ground, so you don't need to worry about. I mean, you can tumble. If
Just
you want
under
to do
10
something
feet.
cool.
I think he's on the ground.
Have I been walking?
Well, no, you're doing that. Like you want
It's
16
it's a
foot
10
wide.
Foot drop. Okay.
Yeah, so if you were to let go and just get back to your arms, like, you'd be fine. You'd then hit the floor.
I'm gonna do a couple of flips.
So what, you like kick off and do some flips?
So we have a thud and a graceful landing.
No, I got a hero pose.
Yeah. And you land, and Zor,
Yeah.
you are here. This is where you traced the landing of the bacon. It got a little bit more difficult to find where it went from here. The cooking seems to have stopped, or it landed in some dirt or something that made it a little bit harder to track. So this is the last point you found, but you're currently like in a small enclave of trees, and just past the trees you can see a huge building. Huge, massive, with huge stone walls, lots of circular structures, lots of wired fences and gates and guards. This looks like an actual prison. And that is just beyond there a few trees that you are all currently gathered in here.
I'm gonna do a search just to see if I can tell where the bacon smell went.
Oh yeah, please do.
Let's see.
Land next to Zor. It's like, did you see him?
Ooh, 16, nice.
Okay, 16. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. It's very muted, because this bacon had an hour to land and move, but you go, no, it was here. It was, and you can trace like a faint scent trail that kind of weaves through the trees, and then if you look around, you see some of these trees have been just pushed over and knocked aside as a quite hefty creature has obviously charged through here recently, and it has gone straight into that prison building.
Hey, Captain. There's bacon in that building.
Ah, so Captain Ga Monn is in there, huh? All right.
Ooh.
You'll know him when you hear him.
Does he have bacon?
He is bacon. No, you can't eat him.
Oh.
Come on.
Anyway, we need to move. If they took over the prison, we're gonna have trouble.
How many did you take out up north?
I don't know.
Town. small town. About 20. I don't know. I kind of lost count after Yama decided to go on a stampede.
Fantastic. So 20 plus the 5. How many we take out, Data? 5, 6 of them?
And there is one who currently
five.
also has a hole in his chest over there.
We took out 8.
Fantastic. So there could be 70 pirates in here. Oh boy.
Data cracks his neck. Looks like we got our work cut out for us.
That we do.
Be nice
But-
to go smack something. Last dude danced on my damn sword.
Stupid though. If we can, let's try and not draw attention. Yama's not here to walk over them.
That's exactly opposite of my last plan I went through with.
Okay.
It's gonna be difficult having us walk through here, but we'll be fine.
That pig guy, I doubt he was the big boss. No,
Well, I mean, we did take down a dude over there. He was pretty strong. I mean, he caught my sword.
Here's a question: are there pig insignia all over this prison?
There's a few, but you notice that whilst there's like a few pig insignias, there are some other insignia. Yeah, there's quite a few dots all over the place. In fact, there's insignias that kind of resemble like a beer keg with a set of crossbones behind them.
I recognize that one. The dude I took on had that symbol on him.
So they've got a form of.
At least I think he did. I mean, the only way I could tell is the fact he had a giant beer keg that he used to fight us with for a while until we shot it.
Cool.
So they formed an alliance.
They
Lovely.
have an alliance here. It looks like this is. I bet there's a third one. What's the third one?
Well, the other insignias, there's quite a few actually. So there's the pig, there's the beer keg. What else is there? What silly gimmicky things can I make up on the spot that would be interesting to fight? You've already taken out one. You've nearly taken out all of Pig Boy. Oh, I had one, and it's written down somewhere, but I can't go and check it because it's written down in Discord. And if I click away, all the cameras will go wrong. So.
Which channel was it in?
No, it's I wrote it down somewhere. Honda. So I can scroll and find that, and while I'm doing that, I'm vamping. I am vamping.
You guys think of another, don't we?
Can I be a cat of some kind? Just because I like the idea of having this guy that already reminds me of something.
Specifically, one of those freaking hairless cats, and everyone in that gang is bald.
There we go.
I was thinking of Blinks 2. If you remember that game for original Xbox.
I never had that.
No, I never had one.
Oh.
Okay, hang on.
Blinks 2, Masters of Time and Space. Oh my.
Okay, yeah. Then there's one which appears to be like a fish with a chef hat on. There's another one.
Actually, you know what? Now I do want the
Chef-ish.
cat one, solely because there is already a pig man on that screen as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, but what is it?
So the third insignia, it's kind of like you don't have them over there, which is really frustrating because you do not understand the reference I'm about to make. In Britain, obviously, we have a lot of fish and chip shops, and usually, like, it's a really generic one, which appears on so many. Like, if you go into like clip art and type in fish, there's like a super duper generic clip art of a fish where it's kind of like got a big cartoony smile, and it's kind of like curled around in a specific way and go like, ah. So there's like a fish like that with like a chef's hat. So that's one. So we've got pig, we've got beer keg, we've got fish one, and you know what? let's say there's a cat, but instead of looking like a fluffy cat, it looks like like a hairless cat. That's like the insignia there. So that's the 4 different insignia. So it kind of painted and spray painted, and just scratched into the sides and all over this entire corrections facility.
Okay.
So there are 3 separate big bads hanging out somewhere in this place with 3, what you assume to be 3 separate crews.
Here's a question: do those crews work together, or are they fighting each other?
Well, we have no way of knowing that.
Yeah, you don't have any way of knowing that until you get on in there and find out.
I don't know, depending on how many that keg dude had as a crew, there was a lot of people in that town for it to be just one crew.
Just 4 crews. There's 100 people here. That's 25 crew members per crew.
These aren't any low-tier pirates. No wonder they managed to take over. All right.
Well, they united.
So then, we each take 1 crew. Seems simple enough.
Seems to be. Right.
Alright.
I'll finish off Ga Monn. You go find the fish. Zor, you go find the cat.
Oh, I wanted to find the fish, because then maybe I could bring him back and I could have fish and bacon.
Yeah, that's why you're not going for the fish.
That's why you're going after the cat.
We have a job to do, remember?
We'll eat when we get back to the ship.
You better bring bacon.
We'll
I
tell
don't
HQ
know
to bring
that man. I don't know where that man is hiding it, but he has bacon. He has to.
Well, Data's gonna charge in or start moving in.
I'm just gonna start walking to like the southern edge, where I imagine where there's more pig section.
Okay, yeah. You do notice, if you kind of like scope out, you do notice if you go to certain areas, there seems to be more of insignias painted. So the south.
I guess I'll head more to the northern half.
Discord went really funny there for a
Did we lose him?
second. Yeah, he looks a bit. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of glitched out there for a moment. So
Remember, remember, viewers.
I guess I'll head to the. Maybe there's more of the cat ones.
Yeah. We will say that is on the western side, and the eastern side, directly where you are, that's where the cooking fish is. The northern side, that was beer kegs. So you've got 3 entryways. You're going on 3 separate adventures, all to find 3 separate big battles. This is so anime. As you do this,
It's the One Piece formula. You have to.
Don't die.
as you
that's my rule. That is my captain. Like, you know how there's like a ship's code? That is my own.
Wait,
Don't
before we
die.
head off, just a thought before we do this. Just dial it back.
Yes.
Hey, Captain, can we have some medical supplies?
Good point.
Well, I was about to say, before you split, do you want to try and brew everyone up a healing potion? And we'll say you picked up some Dendemushi. They're not going to be full-scale Dendemushi. They're
Short
gonna,
range.
yeah. They're like the smart snails in Wano.
Yeah.
Like that. So they basically only have a range over this island. And,
Okay.
They've got a receiver.
You got walkie-talkies.
Yeah. They've got a receiver set up on the watchtower to work on this island. So they only work on this island, so you can't take them. So you've all got one of them. Take 20 and just brew the potions you want.
Okay.
Just
Taking
for
a
speed.
20.
Yeah.
Can I? I don't think I can make the greater ones with a 20.
For now, because you haven't made one yet, I'll say no. but
Okay.
you know, after you make
But-
one with a random roll, then it might be an option. But you can make everyone a regular one.
Cool. So
That'll
that's-
do.
Each of one of us gets a regen potion, which is plus 10 or plus 1 HP for 10 turns.
Yeah. And you know, I'm assuming you all walk off, get to your separate locations. The screen does that epic like anime shows you in 3 separate locations. Music in the background. Dun 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 dun. What lines do you have to say to each other before you go in there, before this prison assault happens?
You know the rules. Don't die.
I'll try not to cause too many injuries. At least no
Please.
deaths. May break a few bones.
These pirates won't know what hit them.
Do they ever?
Just don't be. Just, I'm gonna tell y'all now. I don't know how big this building is, but don't be alarmed. You see someone come flying through y'all's wall.
You.
I was gonna say the same thing to you.
Oh, right.
So much for not drawing attention.
So, right
Oh,
before we
that's
leave,
gonna be when the real fight starts. When they finally see us.
rendezvous point, in case things go bad.
The ship, West Edge.
All right.
Probably best bet.
Frankie should be there.
Yeah, you get a call. Frankie is tapped into this network, and you all get a message. And Frankie explains that they have brought the ship round, and if you need to get out, they'll
They're
be
there.
they'll be outside, and they'll be marking it so they can guide you if you need to get out. Just head to the western
Yeah.
shore.
Cool.
Alrighty.
And Maggie will just snipe any pirates that happen to see them.
Yeah.
Hey guys, is that a ship?
Gonna be like shooting fish in a barrel.
What do you say? I don't know. I think you saw a ship.
And
Anyways,
with that, we're gonna take
Hey,
a
fire-
an epic 3-part
Hey, break.
split.
Yeah.
take a quick
We're all about splitting, ain't we?
Break.
Yep. Quick 5-minute break, everybody, and then we'll be right back for however this is gonna work. So, see you in a minute. And let me just balance that so it doesn't overdo us, but there should now also be some super cool royalty-free music looping in the background for these epic moments.
Nice.
So,
Seems
All
good.
right, let's not die.
mm,
Easier said than done.
a little bit. So, the team, you have split. You're in 3 separate locations. For do you want to roll initiative or just a flat d20 to decide who we're going to focus on first?
Data.
Or you can
Data.
just decide amongst yourselves?
Cool.
Focusing on data.
Let's let the wind demon go psycho for a bit.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
No, not that kind of focus.
Okay. Well.
Okay. And you are coming in from the Eastern Gate, which seems to be surrounded by images of
I'll be back. I have to go
fish
grab my tea.
with chef hats and the like. So, you walk on in. It is an open gate. There's nothing stopping people from coming and going here currently. You step in, and immediately you can just sense, your detect pirate sensors have gone off. There's a lot. You are in a corridor. There is a second floor above you and then a third floor. You can see like paths and railings, and you can see behind there prison cells. On this ground floor there are no prison cells, but you can sense there's quite a few up there looking down on you. And there seems to be one simple straight line corridor to the end where there's a wall, and that seems to create a sort of T-junction leading off in two separate directions. Well, three, because it's also carrying straight on into the next room.
Alright. Let's see. You said there were pirates up above, right?
Yes, on the second and third floors, you catch a few glimpses of them. These all seem to have like fish tattoos on them, and there's a number of fishmen on this crew as well.
Have they obviously seen me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like one single doorway where a stranger has walked in, stood there epically, I assume.
Yeah.
Music can vaguely be heard in the background. As you see all these people kind of look to each other and go, okay, yeah, planning sounds.
I'm just gonna keep going.
You just keep walking?
Yep.
So you just stroll. You start going, what else? And with that,
I'm observing my surroundings as I do so.
as you start walking, simultaneously, all of the pirates, the prisoners, there's about 10 spread out across these 2 floors above you. They all immediately kind of do that very over-top anime. What? He's just walking. What? And with that, one particularly large-looking fishman. In fact, he's very puffed up. This appears to be a blowfish fishman. He's like, "Hump!" He's up on the 3rd floor, and he looks down and goes, "You dare ignore us? How dare you!" And he screams an attack name. I don't know. Puffer Fish Body Slam. Something. I don't know. Someone wants to come up with a better sounding name for him to scream as he just leaps off of the 3rd floor, and he's going to try and press body slam into you.
Okay.
Describe what happens when he does this.
He will attempt to slam into my body, which then morph into a cyclone, and he just slams into the ground.
So
after he does so, I'm gonna kick him in the face.
yeah. So this large, puffed up puffish, got spikes all over him, standing there. For all intents and purposes, this is it should be a mini boss-esque creature who's just let down to body slam, and just goes and you just go, and he's essentially under you as you reform, and then what, you just stamp down, or
Yeah.
boom, and with that, as you stamp down, okay, you're stood on his back, and you stamp down, and you just force all of the air out of him as he deflates underneath you. You go,
So after this, I'm then going to look up at the rest of them and say, "I'm Data with Marine Special Unit 69. I'm giving you a chance to surrender now."
oh damn. Okay. I'll roll a couple of times for a few different factions. Huh. Okay, 1, 4 actually, so that splits them up evenly. Okay, so you've got people to the left, people to the right on the 2nd floor, people to the left, people to the right on the 3rd floor, and almost immediately, all of them kind of go, They start to hesitate and go, what do I do? I'm not sure. And then over a speaker, you hear a voice call out, and it's kind of got a melodic, happy tune to it. Just a warning for any members of the Frying Fish Pirate Crew. If you don't kill this guy, I'll kill you. Thank you.
Joy.
And then they all kind of go, boss said we gotta do it.
Can I try to double down?
Yeah. Okay, so once again, nope. All four of them, all four groups. Sorry. Yeah, it's like there's 10 people split over 4 areas, so they all kind of simultaneously in a very anime manner go, nope. I'm much more scared of him killing us than the boss.
As you should be. Now then, where's this boss of yours? You won't have to worry about him killing you because I'll be taking him.
And then they all immediately point in the same direction. Basically just keep going straight on. That's what they tell you.
Cool.
Alright, and we'll put you on pause. You have done your first area. Merc, Zor, who wants to go next?
I'm trying to look up a thing, so Mark.
I'll go. Right.
Merc,
So,
you're going after Captain Ga Monn.
yeah.
You walk in. This is not a
Right,
corridor. This is, or you're not walking in. Are you doing something entirely
I'm
different?
gonna like peek around to the corner to like see if I can look at people first.
Okay, yeah. You.
That'd be smart.
You peek in. This isn't a corridor. This is like the main entranceway. This isn't like an entrance out to a yard or anything. So what this is, a large rectangular square room. There was an area where obviously prisoners would get searched. So there's a few booths and areas behind like bulletproof glass, and you just see people kind of lounging around like on benches and things like that, kind of enjoying the fact that they have dominated this place. And at the far end of the room, there is, a solid steel door with bars on it, and that seems to lead to a prison ward. Getting a look at it, you can make out that there is approximately like 10 people in here, all with various bits and pieces. So some have got like pistols, some have got like big axes and clubs and swords. It's a whole mishmash of everything.
Right. I'm gonna look at my own like marine attire and just be like, this stuff. Right. I'm gonna take off my shirt and like muddy it up and just make it look like it's a brown shirt instead of marine shirt.
Okay, let me check something. Let me check if there's okay, there isn't a disguise. So okay, yeah, no. Basically, if you interact with people, you'll have to be rolling bluff, basically. I mean, they aren't immediately going to look and start attacking you, but, this is a person they don't recognize showing up. So, someone will probably want to talk to you. Like, what? Who are you?
Yeah, figure, but, I mean, I have to go through here, so let's go through with not being immediately targeted.
So, how do you proceed? Do you just step in and kind of like wave 3 arms at people like, hey?
Yeah, basically heading for the steel door.
as you do that, someone, let's. What defining feature can we give this guy to make him seem a little bit more important than all the others?
A super curly mustache.
Yeah, guy, super curly mustache. In fact, it curls once and then it curls again. It's like a spiral, full on. And he's there and he goes, what's a big idea, guy? We ain't seen you here before. Yeah.
Fish needs to talk to the pig.
Whoa, hey. And why is he coming through, why you send someone through the front door? Why didn't you... This seems a little suspicious to me.
Something about Marines are on the island and he needs to talk to them without possibly getting intercepted.
I'm not quite sure how I feel about you. I need to assess how good you are. I need to assess if this is a lie you're telling me or not.
Feel free.
So, do you want to roll bluff for me? 20.
Ooh.
This guy kind of like peers in real close, twiddles his mustache, straightens it all the way out, which, is almost as long as his entire arm. And lets go and he goes, bing! And he goes, your story checks out, buddy. Yeah.
Of course it does.
And he opens the door and allows you to start walking through. But before he does, he goes, but listen up, guy.
Listening.
We hear any funny business, we're all gonna come rushing in there. We know Mr. Fish Boy. He's got eyes on a captain. So we know not to trust you lot fully. Yeah.
Fantastic. Later. Closes the door.
Just gunk.
Just okay, bye.
And on the we'll pause that there and we'll go to Zor. On the western side of the island, you find yourself coming across a large prison yard. So it's outside. People are like, there's exercise. So there's weights. There's like a basketball court, and you see a bunch of people kind of like just enjoying this area. A lot of them aren't actively engaging. These all have got all kinds of different things. Some of them have got like big, oversized cat mittens on. Some are like sat scratching behind their ears. They're all acting very cat-like.
Great, I got the strange crew. Okay.
Isn't that where we found Usopp? Is with the cat crew or something?
That was the Black Cat Pirates from Captain Kuro. Yeah, that's
Kuro. That was his name.
yeah.
Yep, I get the weird ones. Joy. Alright.
So
See, that we don't want you eating the bacon guy, and we don't want you just taking the the fish fryer, at face value because he's got food. That's why.
Oh no,
I
he
sent you
would
after the
would
cat.
be the food. I probably would dip him in the deep fryer.
Don't eat people.
He looks like fish. You look like fish, but I haven't tried to eat you because you're scary.
Damn right.
So, how are you approaching this exercise yard? And there seems to be a door leading to inside the prison at the far end. So, same as everyone else, there's like 10 people hanging out in this exercise yard, all doing various things.
Well, judging by all the workout equipment, I'm guessing they spend more time working out than being probably intelligent, so I wonder if I could get away with something like this. Just gonna take the jacket I have off and hang it. Right, no, I'm wearing normal clothes, that's right, I forgot. I'm no longer wearing my military clothes, because civilian.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna walk on up to one of them, just tap him on the shoulder and be like, hey.
He goes, yeah. Who are
Right.
you?
Looking for the captain. He asked. He heard y'all were looking for extra people because of the Marines on the island.
Oh, this is news to me now. What am I
Yeah.
doing?
You don't want. I'll tell you now. You don't want to go over there. I barely got out of there alive. They had a crazy fucking mammoth.
Hmm. Hmm. So, you one of the freelancers, or are you being poached from one of the other crews?
I'm just kind of here.
Hmm. I'm surprised I didn't see you before. Big boy.
Yeah, you know those caves at the other end of the island? That's where I usually hang out.
Oh, a hermit. Okay. Hmm.
I heard there was fights going on. I wanted to jump in, have a little fun.
Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
You suggested cat.
I didn't think you would go full cats. Oh my god.
What do you want to roll to see if you can convince this person to let you through?
Alright, let's try this bluff.
15.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he rolled a 9. He does.
Hey.
He doesn't see through the hand. He goes, wow. Okay. Yeah. The door is open. You can go through.
Thanks.
And you stroll on over to the door. You step inside. What you're stepping into is a canteen. The canteen is right next to the to the exercise yard for reasons. You do see that any cooking utensils have been ripped out of here. A lot of the tables have been turned over, and this has been essentially shaped and warped into a mixture of sleeping quarters and training grounds. Whilst it was obviously a canteen, it is no longer that. You see various cat aesthetic people doing things. Some are sleeping, some are obviously practicing fighting each other with weird weapons. Some have got like whips, and some have got like clawed gloves on, and all kinds of weird stuff. As you look around, you can see there is a second floor above you. It's exposed, so you can see a set of stairs going up, and just a rail, and you can see up there, and then there is another door up at the top there. And there's like maybe 10 people in here again.
Just gonna keep on strolling through, looking around, seeing if I see their captain.
You can't see anybody who. No one looks obviously like a captain in here. This all still seems to be quite low grade. Up the stairs, you do see somebody who has fallen asleep, sat on a chair. Although they're not sat on a chair, they're like sat on it upside down, so their head is on the floor and their legs are hooked over the edge of the chair. Their legs are in fact extremely long, so their legs like hook over the chair and then bend and come all the way back round and hit the ground. And they're sleeping, kind of going.
I swear, if that's the captain, I feel so bad for these people.
How the hell does he have?
What?
How the hell does he have influence if he's the captain?
I mean, I'd be pretty scared if the captain could kick me from halfway across the ship.
I can.
Right. Just gonna walk over and tap the dude on the arm and be like, hey. Hey, chill.
Hisses awake and kind of comes around and perches. He's very hunched up on the chair, lifts his arms up and goes, "Who are you?"
I'm and this is very loosely asked, are you the captain of all these cats?
You don't know?
I've literally before you asked, yes, I've literally lived under a rock. I've been in caves most of my time here.
Huh. And with that, he kind of stands and dusts himself off and stands up tall. And when he stands up, he is actually eye to eye with you. He's got a good, like, how tall are you? 12 foot or 16 foot?
15 and a half.
Yeah, he's a good, like, 16 foot tall, except, you know, about 10 feet of that is leg.
Jesus.
Long leg tribe member, huh?
Yeah.
I already pieced it together when you said the legs were wrapped around the chair. I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, he kind of stands there, and he stretches, you know, because he's been sleeping, stretches his arms, and then, like, lifts a leg up, uses a leg to scratch behind his ear.
Which I'm sure he can do with ease.
Yeah. And
He has to bend his leg to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, we've got an extra joint in them, so it's...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They have extra joints.
Yeah. It's just not as obvious as the long arm, because, you know, you can see the arms, and long legs, you know, like trousers and stuff like that.
They got pants.
Yeah. And he goes, yeah. So I am Captain Kitty Whippins.
Oh my god. Excuse?
Kitty Whippins.
I beg your pardon?
Captain Whippins. First name Kitty. This is what happens when you make me have to make shit up on the spot. You get dumb names.
You could have done like a Captain Kuro thing.
I swear.
No.
Captain with this name and attitude. Oh my god.
This is better. This is better.
I feel like
so
Fire away, let's
I
go.
feel like the whole crew is under him just because they feel sorry for him.
Oh, just wait.
And it
And
gets worse.
he goes, meow. What do we have here? So,
I'm gonna die.
you came here
Just looking to have some fun and fights. But not looking to fight any of y'all. Y'all look decently strong.
So, word has it, Marines have landed. Pig Boy came squealing on in, screaming bloody murder about them. I thought, wow, it's really quite obvious that you're the weakest amongst the four leaders here. We haven't heard from Keg in a while. Probably factory work still. Who knows? Now, so what can you offer me?
Takes the sword out of my bag and just kind of stands it next to me. I got this.
Anyone can get a big chunk of metal.
There's how do you know what kind of metal it is underneath it? It's not even unsheathed. This whole sheet just taking it off and just sat it next to me.
Yes. Well, yeah. That is
For all,
quite
for all you know, it's just a
impressive.
big ass club.
That is quite impressive, but anybody can wield something large. And with that, he lifts his leg up, like it curls right up to his chin, and then he stretches it out. It goes all the way past you and hooks onto the railing behind you, and he hooks his heel on it and pulls it, bending the railing in all the way up to him, as he then grabs it and rips the railing, you know, and he just goes, see? Anyone can just pick up big stuff and swing it.
Do you have any crew members down there you're not fond of?
I'm not particularly close to any of them. They're minions. They're meaningless to me.
I'm gonna look down for a group of about 3 of them on the first floor and just leap and slam down right on like 2 of them.
Yeah. Do a roll to hit. Oh yeah, that's a nat 1 on their defense roll. So, how does this look?
Just crunch.
Yeah, just fall.
Yeah. Like,
You've taken 2 of them out. The third one kind of does the, you know like when a cat sees a pickle and he goes,
yeah, he just dips.
Yeah, the third one does that, kind of like leaps back, and then kind of goes, and brings up some clawed gauntlets and goes, fight time. Da, 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 da. And just starts.
You saw what I just did to your buddies. Do you really want this?
Do you want to roll
They're
defense?
cats, they're by default, they're not very smart.
Well, he rolled a 3, so he comes
Why are
rushing
you rolling
up.
flat d20s? Where the hell's your like modifiers?
I meant to put the +2. I literally have just a +2 to it, so 17.
Yeah. So, well, as I said, he rolled a 3. So as he comes rushing, how do you want to stop him? Just like by holding your sheathed sword out and keeping him at distance, or just?
Yeah, No, I'm gonna try to hook him with it and just fling him.
All right, yeah. Just roll me a straight strength check if you're just gonna fling him somewhere.
Oh, that case.
You have full creative license. You may do anything you wish with this.
As he leaps at me with the claws outstretched to me, I just hook the scabbard underneath, right in between his legs, and just sling him at the nearest wall. Probably through the nearest wall.
Oh yeah.
And he just kind of lands in a crumpled heap outside.
Yeah, there's now a cat person-sized hole in the wall. In fact, it's very cartoon. It's like perfect human shape, just through the wall. And Kitty Whippins has sat down, and he starts clapping his feet together slowly in celebration. He goes, impressive, impressive. I like you. Now, you know, having someone like you on team could prove useful. How do you feel about pigs?
Sounds good to me.
Because that wretched Ga Monn needs taking out.
Just point me in his direction. I'm assuming you'll be joining us. Me.
Oh, no, I can't do that. If I get involved, everyone will know it's me and they'll create a war. You're unknown. You're the perfect person to do something like this. And with that, he lifts his foot up and unlocks the door he was sat in front of. He goes, you'll find the pig through there.
Now I'll be on my way then.
Meanwhile, Merc, you've strolled through the entranceway. Where what you arrive into now, it appears to be like this room is divided into 2 halves. One side, the divider is like a wall, and there's like some glass where you can see through it, and it's little prism talk through the glass type scenarios. Then there's a
Visiting room.
Yeah, then there's a room further down where it's like got tables and it's a visiting room, and you can see various ham pirates all kind of sat around. They've drawn pig faces on like the walls and things like that. And if you're looking around, you can make out the captain, Captain Ga Monn, he's kind of sat on like a throne which he has made out of. What has he made this throne out of? What's something really stupid? What would a pig man make a throne out of?
Oversized
Cans of
mushrooms.
beans.
You both spoke at the same time. I heard mushrooms, and what's the other option?
Cans of beans.
Oh yeah, just You know what? It's both. It's mushrooms and cans of beans. He's just kind of sat there going, you know, like rubbing aloe vera on his chest for his burns.
I hope he's not leaning back, because he probably can't.
Merc, what do you do?
Get out of sight if I can.
You want to try and just blend into the crowd and not stand out?
A little difficult, but okay.
He towers over this crowd, doesn't he?
Hey, you know, like find like a pig mask and put it on. Be like,
Yes. He's not gonna question a dude with 6 arms. Fuck.
you just took him in.
Sure. find like a jacket and have 4 of my arms that are like this, and the other 2 are the ones that are coming through the sleeves. Put on a pig mask.
What skill do you think is most appropriate for this?
For disguise,
Yeah, there's not a disguise skill, unfortunately.
Probably bluff would be the closest.
probably be bluff, but I'm trying to see if I have any other skills that I'm good at that I could try for that. But the answer is no.
I want to roll jump.
I love the 3 different ways of going about this. The breaking in and making everyone bow down to you, basically.
The
The
intimidate
casually-
way, the stealth-ish way, and the learn the loyalty. Like
The Zoro-on way.
the Zor way.
The beat down.
I guess we'll do bluff, please.
Okay.
Sure. Let's get another 20. I like that.
Yeah.
It was 2 birds with 1 stone. I took out a couple pirates, and I proved that, hey, I can be trusted. For now.
Little pirates.
No one appears to notice you. It's like, did we always have a massive guy? Yeah. Big Jim. Swear we had a big Jim. You sure? No, we
What
definitely had a
Jim?
big. I told you we had Big Jim. Jim, where have you been? It's been a while.
Like a watchtower. It didn't go over well.
Oh, so you were there? What were they like? Ga Monn won't tell us anything. You ran in.
Some kind of whirlwind. I didn't see. I got hurt, very very hurt.
Oh. That's awful, Jim. But
I can't believe
So-
this is working.
I wanted. I heard. I smelled the bacon, and I followed it. I'm assuming Ga Monn came home. It's right there. Yeah.
You're pulling
Yeah.
on me. Got it.
yeah, Captain, he's up there. You know, he's mighty sore. You know, and quite frankly, he's just a little bit concerned because you know, all the other captains, the other leaders, you know, Kitty Whippins and Chef.
Chef. His name is Chef.
Chef
My name's
Jeff.
Chef.
Chef Jeff.
Chef.
There we go. There,
Yeah.
that's his name, Chef Jeff.
There's been rumblings that you know they're gonna take out the captain, and he doesn't know what to do about it. So he's planning on like setting up defenses or something, or you know.
Yeah. I'll talk to him, see if I can help with that.
You know, we really missed you, Big Jim, because quite frankly, I think we need you. Yeah, just pop on up. Captain's probably missed you too.
Yeah.
And
Good day.
with that, you know, they'll open the door and they'll point you towards the stairs to go up to the captain.
Meanwhile, in Merc's head's just like, God, that was dumb. Why did I do that? Whatever. I'm closer to Ga Monn.
So currently, both me and Merc are just making our way to the pig.
Well, Merc's gonna get there, and then I'm gonna jump. Merc's gonna have this little scene here, and then I'm gonna jump to Rin, and then stuff's gonna happen because
Stuff's gonna happen. Fantastic stuff. I like stuff.
we all love
As
stuff.
it is.
So Merc,
As it is.
you get led up to where the pig man. Although, you know what? He's just in pig form now. It's just a pig. full
It's
beast.
just a pig. That's
Just-
right. He's a Zoan, isn't he?
Yeah, so it's
Zoan.
just a pig sat on this
Just
throne
a
of
pig.
beans going.
Question: is he like freaking like 4 foot tall or something? Like abnormously large?
No, because when you take the animal form, you just become the animal. Like, it doesn't. I mean, as far as we are aware, like, we haven't seen it yet. We have no idea what happens, like, if a person eats like a bug fruit, if they shrink down to bug size, or if they become a person-sized bug.
We do. They become a person-sized bug. There was a pirate that was in Whitebeard's crew that turned into a caterpillar, and he was just a huge caterpillar.
Oh yeah, there was.
That's right. I remember who you're talking about.
Although, is that maybe just his hybrid form, like, or did we see full caterpillar?
I highly doubt you just turned.
I don't think it was hybrid because he actually cocooned himself and kind of turned into a butterfly, like right afterwards.
Because, I've just been watching the Annie's Lobby arc, and the difference between giraffe, like full giraffe and half giraffe for Kaku, it's literally just the shape of his face that changes.
Right. I mean, okay.
And
well,
being able to stand upright.
We've only seen animals larger or the size of a human go completely full for the most part. The caterpillar is the only exception, but that was technically filler.
Although Chopper is a weird one as well, because his hybrid form is the tiny one.
Yeah.
But his normal one is huge.
So
Right.
full human is like big gorilla form. Full reindeer is reindeer. So why is the hybrid tiny? Aside
Because
from
it sells merchandise.
I was gonna say, aside from marketing.
That is the only reason.
So, yeah, you know what? It's just a big pig. So it's like an 8 foot. It's an 8 foot pig.
Could be a lot of bacon.
Yeah, just sat, munching away on a can. Just go.
Hello, Captain. I smelled rather that you got hurt. I was wondering if you need to go to the infirmary.
Who are you?
I swear if he doesn't recognize him.
He rolled a 20.
Big Jim. Captain, you know me. I was there at the watchtower with you. Got hit by a whirlwind of something.
Ah! Big Jim. Glad to see you made it out alive. Good for you. So,
Oh boy.
I'm trying to formulate some kind of plan, because I know Whippins and Chef Jeff, they have plans for me.
Yeah. They don't seem to like you very much.
No, they seem to think they're so big and impressive because their bounties are slightly bigger than mine.
Then why do they not like you? Shouldn't they not like each other?
There's bickering. They have equal bounties of 28 million each, and it's constant. Well, I'm bigger than you, and then it's pathetic.
Well, how about this, then, Captain? How about me and you go have a talk with one?
This is a difficult decision. I mean, Chef Jeff, he has a personal vendetta against me. Been trying to cook me for 12 years.
How about this, then? We go see the other one, Whippins, and we take over his crew, and then we have both our crews go after Chef.
This is clever! Kitty Whippins won't see it coming, the lazy cat.
Lazy cat, yeah. I have no idea who the Whippins is.
Okay. Come on! And with that, he stands up and morphs from pig, not to the hybrid form. He turns to his full normal human form. He is a fishman.
Oh.
He is a salmon fishman. Like, real basic looking fish, totally unimpressive, going, and it starts waddling. Going,
Where me and him are headed to Whippins.
okay, I'll put a
So-
pause there.
Oh god, we're going down the same hallway. We're gonna meet in a hallway.
Meet
Oh
in the
no.
middle.
Yep. And we'll jump back over to Data. Data, you've been pointed towards the door to go find Chef Jeff.
Yeah.
How you reach the door? How do you make your dramatic entrance?
I'm all right. Here we go.
Who's
Is there a
wrong?
gap? Is there a
Door
gap
blows
under?
off.
Is there a gap between the floor and the door at all?
Oh, no.
There won't be underneath because it's obviously like a prison door, but it will have a small window with bars in it, so you can just.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna morph in there,
Yep. So you just
Oh no.
through the door.
like Terminator 2.
In this room, you know what? We're gonna say this is the warden's room because I don't have any other prison rooms in mind. So this is quite small. It's quite relaxed. Oh,
Has he noticed me yet?
I think anyone would notice a giant gust of wind morph through their doorway.
Yeah, that's fair. Cyclones aren't exactly quiet.
But you see Chef Jeff. He's sat there. He's got on the desk is a large frying pan. He's sat there with a thin pencil mustache and a large chef hat on. And in front of him, he's got like a rather large looking meat cleaver. And he's got quite a large size fish. It's not Sea King size, but it's a big fish just on the desk. So you can't actually see anything through it because it's just fish. And you see him like hacking away at this and just like fish flying everywhere. And all the while he's going, cut it up fish, cock it up fish, cut it daddy daddy daddy.
Oh boy.
And then
Is the chef from Little Mermaid?
yes it is. Yes it is.
Oh my.
And
Which is
so
hilarious that he's cooking fish of all things.
so loud typhoon noise, cyclone even, just and he goes, wait, pulls the fish to the side, looks forward and sees Data stood there in full marine regalia. You kind of looks, he goes,
Subtlety was not your specialty.
he goes, no.
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 What?
No.
What?
No.
Is there a problem?
Yes.
Well, here's another, and then he's gonna answer.
Just boom.
Yeah.
All right, Anvil.
Oh boy.
He does not make the save. Takes
Nice.
17 damage and just knocked off of his chair, like falls backwards, ass over tit, and just goes. Wow! And he then stands up, dusts himself off, and grabs his frying pan and goes, I said no. Not today. I have big plans and I do not need Marines. Shoo! Go away.
Yeah. That's not gonna be happening. I'm here to take you in. I'm taking this island back.
No. And with that,
He's gonna. Okay. I was gonna. He's gonna ambulance.
with that, he grips the frying pan in both hands, and what he does actually, he has one hand in the frying, like on the handle, reaches one hand like inside the frying pan, and spins it, and you notice it starts to spin very, very quickly. And it seems to have some kind of blade on the outer edge. And then, what he does is with this, is as it's spinning, he punches the frying pan to create a loud ringing noise that, as is spinning, it seems to fire off these like sound waves across the room in like multiple different directions. So can you make me a reflex save?
Oh boy. This is why intimidation was the best. Yeah, right.
Nat
This is
20.
why intimidation is always the best.
Okay, so with a nat 20, you're only going to take half, but this is obviously sonic damage. Where's the other one I need? Dice! Stop it. Come on. Oh, no, I'm looking for a wrong dice. The die.
Well, I did say this session I would hit someone. Guess I could say I did.
Okay, so that's 9. You take half for 5, 4 even, and then can you make me a fortitude save?
All right.
19. Yeah, you make it. For a moment you hear this loud ringing in your ears. Almost enough to like stop you dead in your tracks. But you go, hang on, no. Normally this would stun someone because the sound of it would just take them off guard. And next round, what do you do now?
They say the look he has is kind of when you have a bad shot of freaking like whiskey or something go down and you're just like, no. That's all he gets.
I'm going to try to jump, do a front flip, and kick the pan out of his hand.
Okay, so you want to try and disarm?
Yeah.
I think that's
I don't know how
a
that
thing.
works. I don't know how that works, but
Well, let's find out. I'm sure there's rules for it.
As a melee attack, you may attempt to disarm your opponent. If you do so with a weapon, you knock the opponent's out of his hands. If you attempt to disarm while unarmed, you would end up with the weapon in your hand. Step 1. Your opponent gets a free action to perform a single melee attack on you when you're attempting to disarm.
Okay. So, as you jump, he swings the vibrating frying pan. Do you want to roll defense?
sure. Why not? Wait.
Holy shit.
That was reflex. There we go.
Okay, he got a 20, not a natural, but he got a 20. So, as you jump, you get slapped straight in the center of this vibrating, sonic-emitting frying pan. And you are going to take 3 damage. Can you then make me an opposed strength check, please?
Alright. Give him the old college try, shall we?
13. He got a 23
Oh boy.
of what is essentially a bull rush. Basically, this is a specialist weapon, and part of his attack is he gets to make bull rushes with it. So
Oh.
he hits you and pushes you back 15 feet, which actually knocks you back through the door.
Like, through the door, like, door still there or door just gone?
Well, yeah.
Door's gone because he didn't open the door. He went under the door.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I just turn into a cyclone before I hit the door?
Yeah, so you're not going to take damage from going hitting the door, but you'll go cyclone through the door and end up on the other side. And we will we'll put a little pause there, and we will jump over to Zor and Big Jim, who you have both entered from opposite ends of this corridor. On one side, you see Big Jim. Big, got like a big coat on and like covering his face with a salmon fish man kind of bobbing behind him going boop, 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 boop. And on the other side you see Zor walking towards you. What do you two do?
Is there anyone else in this hallway?
No.
Okay. Whenever we get close to each other, because I'm assuming Zora wouldn't recognize the salmon as the pig that we know,
No.
and Ga Monn would not recognize Zor as anyone.
Mm-mm.
So whenever we're like meet up in the middle, I'm just gonna deck Ga Monn.
Okay. Zor, do you want to do anything? Do you want to help with this, or are you going? What's going on?
That just. What?
Who he doesn't know that's me.
Yeah. Do you want to like?
Pirates fighting one another. Okay, this just normal. All right, held up.
Okay, so Merc, roll to hit.
Or not.
Oof.
I can't fight today, apparently.
Sadly, no. So, you know what? Let's see if we can play this off. Okay, yeah. So that's not gonna hit. Do you want to try and roll me a bluff to see if you know? Oh, you had a fly.
It was not.
Oh!
It was probably not a fly.
He got a 6.
Oh my god.
So you
It was a
go.
fly. It's okay. Also, hello, you person, coming from the Kitty Weapons. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the pig?
You were looking for Ga Monn.
Do you want to roll a sense motive to see if you can figure out Mercurius trying to motion you in the right way?
Sure.
16. I think that's good enough. I think you can tell that no normal person kind of gestures like that without reason.
Yeah, good enough for me. I'm gonna charge forward and use freaking my power attack on the salmon.
Okay, go for it.
I just gotta look up what I need to roll for it because I haven't.
Power attack is similar to it in 3.5, so basically you minus a number between 1 and 5, your choice, from your roll to hit, and add that to damage instead. So
Alright, so I roll a hit first and then I do the minus afterwards.
you do the minuses before.
Ah. It's just -3. I'm having some good luck today.
-3. Wait, no, what's your to hit, dude? Because it's not just a d20.
Oh, wait, yeah, plus my strength, and
Plus strength, plus weapon attack.
So, oh shit.
Or, well, just weapon attack, because your weapon attack is strength.
Then it'd be that one.
Okay,
with the -3.
yeah, we'll take that second roll. So 15.
Just a +2. After everything.
This lands. Because he is not really paying attention. This hit lands.
Yeah, right.
I still don't think that math is right. What's your strength? 18?
It's plus, yeah, but it's +4. But you said it was just with weapon attack.
And weapon attack is or your primary attack rather it has ranks, which is likely 5.
Yeah. Also.
5, 4, 9. So then that would be -3. So you have a +6 to hit.
Okay, so it's
after
19.
The power attack.
19. So yeah, either way it hits.
Oh yeah, definitely hits.
Okay, and then you roll damage +3.
And plus my strength. So.
Not
But
not +7. It'd be +4.
But +3 for
my
power
strength
attack.
is my strength is +4, and then the power
I'm
attack
sorry.
+3.
My math. You screwed me up with your crappy math, and now I think everything is wrong.
Math is hard.
We fixed it.
So, how are you slapping this salmon boy around?
Just square to the side of the head, into the wall.
Just boom.
Yep.
Hang on, let me roll something. All right. Yeah. As you do that, you do this with enough force to crack a hole in the wall, and on the other side, you see someone holding a big frying pan, staring out of a door.
I'm gonna guess he is stunned beyond anything, seeing this fish come flying in.
Yeah, he just kind of. Yeah. With that, he kind of looks around and goes, "Oh, my chance! Been wanting to cook you for a while, pigfish."
Bacon fish?
Yeah.
Ooh, bacon fish. Ooh, salmon wrapped with bacon.
Yeah. Okay.
But after I do that, I pointed at the big dude. Who the hell are you?
Take off the pig mask.
Oh, hey Cap.
Rin, do you
Yeah.
want to step back in through the door? Was that
Yeah.
your next plan?
I was gonna. How sturdy does this door seem?
Sturdy, but you could probably blast it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to blast the door off into him and slam him with the door against the wall.
Okay. Are you doing that with Anvil, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Could we have that happening simultaneously?
I'm
When he's
gonna-
distracted with the fish coming to the wall as the door
To be
flies off.
specific, I'm going to be flying backwards like head first, more through the door, land on my hand on the other side, and do like a handstand drop kick thing.
Actually, hang on. Rin,
So,
your category 1 thing, how does that one work again? What?
that's the one that I spin my body. I spin like my body parts at the speed of a cyclone.
Okay. So, you got smacked by this rotating frying pan. As you got
Correct.
hit, you're spinning because it's a rotating weapon that hit you and made you spin.
Yes. Is it time?
I think that's a good enough time for me. You know, you stand up, your body will still be spinning slightly from being slapped with this spinning weapon. You go, I've got an idea. I've got an amazing idea. And yes, you can consider this as the unlock of category 1.
Oh yeah, baby. In that case,
Oh no.
Oh dear.
that changes everything.
Are we gonna need to evacuate this room?
Instead, I'm wearing a spiked gauntlet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
do is, I'm going to jump with my spinning fist like a drill. I'm going to drill through the door and then into Chef Jeff.
Okay. So, roller to hit, please.
Okay. Oh wait, why was I hovering over balance? Like that's
That's the skill you need.
Whew.
cool. It worked. It's the rules. I
Yep.
haven't made a, and that adds another d6 because it's drill, and this is piercing damage, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, so you punch this door, and your fist is rotating as it does so. You see the door being like pulled off of its hinges. You are ripping it off until it starts rotating. You have ripped the door off. You pushed it forward, and then you keep pushing, and the door flies, spinning in the air. It hits both Captain Ga Monn and Chef Jeff. It slaps both of them, still spinning, by the way.
Oh.
Smashes them through the hole from Captain Ga Monn. The door slots into this hole perfectly, but it's now upside down. And they get smacked through that off of this first floor, because you're, second floor, because you're one floor up. They've been knocked over the ledge, and you can walk up and you can just open the door in its new hole and meet up with your friends.
I do that.
You just open the door.
Hey guys.
And following that, the door from the far end opens, as Kitty Whippins kind of just like pushes it open with his foot and goes, "Is something wrong?" Hey, wait a minute! Marines!
Data's gonna anvil. Data's gonna anvil him immediately. Because that's what
Zor's just gonna go barreling down the hall.
immediately anvils.
And
But this time it's different.
okay,
This time it's type no power drill.
so
I was gonna say, why don't you just push both of us?
So, what I'll let you all do is you can all have like an action, and that's going to be like the end of the session. 'Cause I know we've got like 10 minutes left, give or take, but
Yeah.
we're about to get into a full fight, and that's a good place to start next time. So, what do you want to do is like the ending of this anime episode. You've got all three pirate captains here. They're spread out. You know, there's two, 1 floor down. And Kitty Whippins has just poked his head in, like, what's going on?
Well, I'm gonna go to apparently the railing, because apparently we were on the first floor, not the ground floor, and just like look over at the two.
Yeah.
Are they out?
You can see them like standing up and dusting themselves off.
Right.
Data's gonna say,
Hey Cap, you want to do a double slam?
I got this. What's up, Data?
oh, he was like, that guy down there, he uses some weird weapon. It works even better than any other element. It's weird. I shouldn't be fighting him.
Fantastic. Maybe I'll take it from him.
Shall we, Cap?
I vault over the railing.
As do I.
So the two of you are going to leap down. You're going to start fighting those two.
I wanna
Midair,
attempt
I'm
a
gonna rip
front
off that
flip.
jacket I was wearing that covered my other arms, bring all 6 together, and just bring it down on Ga Monn.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt a front flip with the sword just above me, just to slam it onto Chef.
Yep. And Data, you've got a long leg person who's got whisker. Well, they have a mustache in the shape of whiskers. That's how it works. It's a mustache they have groomed out into 3 whiskers on each side.
Wow. That really just says a lot. Alright. I'm going to do a charge attack. Why not?
Okay. So how does that work?
Charging is a special
hand-
full-round action that allows you to move up to twice your normal movement distance.
Oh, you're literally just charging. I thought it was like a special thing you were doing. No, you're literally just running into him.
I'm running into him, fist in drill form. Hold on, let me see exactly how that works. Oh, cool. All right. So yeah, I'm doing that. Do I roll now?
Yeah. We'll get these, ambush rounds, and then we can start with initiative for next time. So that is a 23. That's gonna hit. Yeah. So you run, drill punch like straight in his face and his gut, and
Gut.
yeah, just and it's basically like Wamo from JoJo's. Just,
Yeah. Oh god.
And Kitty Whippin', she goes, oh! And, stomach starts, like, twisting in front of him. So damage is going to be there. Merc and Zor, do you want to roll your attacks to slam down on these people? If you wish, you can...
Hold up. How close are they to one another on the floor?
Let's say they landed 10 feet away from one another.
I'm going to make sure I vault over first before Cap,
Mm-hmm.
and on my way down, I'm gonna stomp with Crater Stomp in the middle of them.
Okay. We were discussing Crater Stomp before we started, but do you want to explain how that works?
Basically, they need to make a save of 16, a tumble save of 16 to avoid it,
Oh, God.
avoid being prone. But when I land, it moves all of them 5 feet closer to me into melee range.
Okay, they both failed that. So, as you land, you stomp into the ground and they both fall inwards towards you. So, if this was on a grid, so it's going to be like you in the middle, one on the left, one on the right, crater stomped all around. And then Merc.
With that landing, I roll away. Merc, take it away.
And I'll like land in the center and bring three fists on either side.
Yeah, do you want to hit both of them?
Okay, try.
You can, just take the -4 off of that and you'll hit both of them as you go,
None.
and you punch both of them into the floor. Dust flies up, they're both, ah! But then, as the dust settles, you see them, like, starting to stand back up. It's like, who has an epic line or something to end this episode on of this ridiculous anime?
I'm hungry.
No, just bacon.
Oh my lord.
Bacon.
And alrighty, with that, we're gonna wrap up here today. Thank you everybody for joining us. I have been the Bardic Knock. You can find me on the internet, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, all as the Bardic Knock. And this is Chico.
Chica.
Chica. She's a
Chica.
girl. Ain't you, Chica?
But Chica's a duck.
God damn it.
So that's me. We hope you all had fun.
Always.
Nick.
Yes.
Sure. I'm Nick, Strider Winters on pretty much every platform except for Twitter, where I'm Nikias Rotor. This is a lot of fun, as it is every session. I love being super anime and doing things that normally wouldn't make any form of sense, but just because it's anime, it's great.
Just point being, that combo attack we pulled.
Exactly!
So-
And also just the fact of this amazing three-pronged attack that shouldn't have worked has.
Oh, come on, that's it. The moment I saw, it's like, oh, you're not just going in. Okay, this isn't 3 separate attacks then. Alright, no, how can I work? How can I pull all of these in together? And it just worked.
Just knock us the captain. Oh, hey.
I'm not gonna lie, the thing I'm most proud of is moving the door. It's in the wall. It's a door.
It's still a door, it's just upside down.
Dakota, who are you, and where do we find you on the internet?
Pretty much everywhere you'll find White Wolf or White Wolf 462. On Twitter, it's just White Wolf. And yeah, this is amazing. I finally hit something this game, and it didn't fail.
Better have been, because there was only 3 of us this time, which would have been much improved.
Yeah. Since one of us couldn't throw a punch, it seems.
Hey. Finally hit when it mattered.
You got one
That's
at the
true.
end. And Rin, who are you?
Hey, I'm Ren. That is about all the information you got. But do you really need any more? I am the player for Data, and I cannot wait to see what kind of weird nonsense I can come up with.
The thing is, hopefully next session, you're gonna have backup just charging
Wow.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna have our sniper and our skunk come in.
yeah.
So
Like,
Hopefully.
if you pirates thought you were fucked, well,
I don't know, they might show up and they're just gonna see 3 unconscious captains and a bunch of unconscious crew members.
So, I should go away and I should actually stat up these other 2 captains.
You
'Cause
didn't stat them?
I
they're
did-
gonna need it.
I didn't know they existed until now because in my mind this was going to just be, oh yeah, it's Captain Ga Monn, and then he said, is it just him? I was like, no, it's not. So you gave
Perfect.
yourself more boss fights.
But that's
Nice.
okay though. It makes sense. There's 4 bosses, 1 for each island.
Holy shit, I didn't think of that.
That's why I thought you stopped when you only named 4 of them. But that's why I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, yeah, they station 1 at each.
On each island.
No.
One
And
technically
the
controls
cat's
each island.
the lazy one. He stays here. You have Keg who works in the factory, Ga Monn who works in the watchtower, and Chef Fish who works at the village.
No. Originally, Chef Jeff, who never had a name, he was originally going to be like, and Keg, they were both originally just, like officers or high-ranking people of Ga Monn's. I was like, no, fuck it, they're our own captains. It makes more sense to have like 4 factions instead of just one
Heck yeah.
pirate crew rose up.
I think it's cool.
So, and this also, well, I suppose Keg has been taken out. Like, it's very anime for Keg to get back up and come and join the fight later.
I feel like yeah, he's just gonna show up,
Yeah.
gaping, holding his chest, just not dead yet.
Right before he
And then
finally
Maggie shows up.
right before he passed out for the last time, a single drop of beer landed on his tongue.
And he goes,
And revitalize him, just youth.
Who is he? Like Soda Popinski
What?
from Punch Out?
Oh,
The Russian that drinks soda.
Yeah, I can't remember that his original name was some reference to vodka, and they had to change it.
It was like Vodkarov or something like that.
I don't know. Anyhow, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. This is gonna be up on YouTube next Sunday, immediately after Pirate Game. But hey, speaking of Pirate Game, go check out YouTube in approximately 20 minutes from now, or if this is on YouTube, it's already gone up. But the Pirate Game is about to go live on there in a little bit. So go check that out. There's a whole bunch of stuff. If you just look at my Twitter, you'll see that's where I'm doing stuff, and that's also where Nick and Rin do other stuff, because we've got our alternating game with this on Saturdays over on twitch.tv/bigbouncy. That's a whole lot of fun. That's it from me.
That's everything.
Yeah.
We will
Bye, guys.
see you next time. So until then, stay safe
later.
and happy adventures. Bye bye.
Bye.